Hi and welcome to another Bretonnian walkthrough and tactical. So I'm gonna do the right choice for the Bretonnian army, and Bretonnia only have two different units. So here we go. Well, the first one is the trap. This is probably the best of the rare choices in the Bretonnian army book because War Machine got a real boost in the 8th edition, and this is a catapult, but it have a strength of 5 instead of the normal 3, and it also had 4 wounds instead of the normal 3, so it can take a cannon shot, for example, much better than a other War Machine. And well, it's only 19 points, so it's totally worth it. And it's, I would say, top 3 in all of Warhammer of all the War Machine you can get. I would only say that the Magma Cannon for the Chaos Dwarf and the Demon Skull Cannon is better, but Demon whole army book is bullshit overpowered, so well, we cannot compete with that. And well, that is the trap, and you probably see 2 in most of the Bretonnian armies you're gonna face. And finally we have the mighty Grail Knights, the knights that should be better than every other knights in the whole game, but sadly enough I would say both Chaos Knights and Blood Knights have a better stat line than the Grail Knights, unfortunately. But their stat line is they have a movement of 8, a weapon skill of 5, body skill of 3, strength 4, only toughness 3. They have 1 wound, they have 2 attack, an initiative of 5, and a leadership of 8, and it costs 38 points. They cannot take a champion, but all of them are living saints, so they can issue and accept challenge, every single one of your Grey Knights. And actually you can refuse a challenge with a Grey Knight without losing your blessing, because it only says that if a champion or a character refuses a challenge in the Bretonnia Codex, you will lose your blessing, but it doesn't say a Grail Knight. And unfortunately you don't get the bonus if for the underdog winning a challenge with the Grail Knights, because they are not a champion. They can have a musician and a standard bearer, and they can have a magic standard for up to 50 points. And they will always start the game with the blessing of the lady, because they have the Grail foe, as I described earlier in the Bretonnian special rule. And I would say they are a bit overpriced, especially if they only have toughness 3, so they are quite killable. But of course, since Bretonnian was written for the 6th edition Warhammer rulebook, then the Grey Knights were brutal. They could charging, they have a lot of attack, and they would kill and break almost everything without. But now, well, they are overpriced, and you unfortunately cannot see them on the battlefield as often as we Bretonnia would like to see them on the field. So well, that's it for this short tactical walkthrough, but since we only have 2 different choice in the rare section, it's quick. And well, finally I should also mention that the difference between the Grail Knights and a regular Knights on the look in the battlefield is that the Grail Knights have this cape on them, so it's quite easy to convert them from the normal knights if you don't want to spend a lot for a fine cast model